So this Toad battle was one that caught me off guard actually, because I didn't realize I hadn't gone past this kind of back passage or back path, and I didn't realize the boss was going to be there, or mini boss. So this is the Baw-Li-Guhh-Lang. I don't know how to say his name properly, but the Toad, I would call it. I went far enough to get the little frogs jumping at you, but never this big dude. So it caught me by surprise. And I figured it's just a mini boss at this stage, so I might as well try and beat it. It took me, I think, 2, maybe 3 goes to beat this one. I think I kept getting caught off guard with its kind of it does like a leg kind of attack where it turns around and strikes you with shoving its legs at you. That kept catching me because it's got quite good distance here. He does it just there, so it kept catching me. But it's not super difficult for this one. You can still just kind of spam dodging around if you've got the stamina for it, and just keep a distance, I suppose. But I did also use the pole style on this one as well. I think because you kind of get it around here or just before here, I was experimenting with that one. The range on the pole is pretty good. I do like that, and it has a bit of area of effect to it, but it's quite slow, so that's something at this point I'm not super fully used to. Still need to experiment with it a lot more, upgrade it as well, see the pros and cons versus the other kind of stances as well. But I have it on this one. At this stage I'm kind of just keeping my distance. A lot of these boss fights I tend to keep my distance, even though I've played the boss fight a few times. This one I think, like I said, about 3 or 4 times. I want to keep my distance a bit, just because I get a little bit when I'm not impatient. When I am patient, I'm just kind of like seeing what they're doing, and in case I get caught off guard by accident, just giving myself a breather as well, because oftentimes I just get restless and reckless, and then I get hit too many times and either waste my gourd, like here now I've got no, my gourd is empty, right? So it's just pays sometimes to just wait a little bit, even though, like, if you've played this game many times by this point, I think a lot of players probably would beat this boss in a matter of seconds, even with kind of bare bones setup. This is my first time playing it and doing a first playthrough, so I'm only really kind of uploading the boss battles where I'm victorious on my first time only, not the replays, unless it's anything special. We'll see once I kind of finish the game, if I have time or whatnot. But yeah, he's pretty straightforward as well, just like the wolf boss as well. Nothing too crazy here at this stage. I didn't think it was extremely hard. Decent challenge because it jumps around and has good range with the tongue and the legs, but nothing too crazy. And most people should be able to pass this. I'm not sure if it's skippable or not though, but I beat it in the end, and onwards I continued.